Is this me? I can't tell.
What's up? We're here to do our top 5 After the Burial songs. We're doing this, one, because we love After the Burial, and two,
out of respect.
Yes. Respect. Justin Lowe of After the Burial, one of their guitar players, has unfortunately passed away. It's a very shitty situation. We shared our thoughts on that in our most recent weekly breakdown, so go check that out. We go have a very nice discussion of him. And we've met him many times. Cool guy and a very nice guy. All of them are. And we're here to celebrate his music with After the Burial. So we're here to talk about our 5 favorite After the Burial songs. But first, we have a couple honorable mentions. What are your honorable mentions?
I have 2. Pennyweight is a very good song. And then Cursing Akhenaten. I'm probably saying that wrong. I feel like I know how to say it, but then again, I kind of don't know how to say it. Those are my 2 honorable mentions. Seriously good songs, though. Pennyweight is weird, but good. And then, I'm just going to call it Cursing. I don't know. It has this, like, super, I don't know, Egyptian feeling, like, cool vibe to it, and it's very good songs.
For me, I would go with Aspirations off of Rare Form, as well as Ometh in the title track. Those are 3 that really stand out off of Rare Form to me that I really dig. That album's just incredible. Also, Breadcrumbs and White Stones and Encased in Ice off of In Dreams are really good. Yeah, I mean, I dig Wolves Within as well. I'm just trying to pick out songs that just barely missed my cuts. After the Burial, every album that they've put out has been solid and been filled with lots of good songs. Some are better than others, like a lot of bands. Almost every band, actually. So, actually, really quick, what's your favorite After the Burial album? I'm putting you on the spot.
I don't know. I like Rare Form as much as I like In Dreams.
Yeah.
What about you?
Rare Form's more like just crazy and just technical.
Like shreddy.
Yeah. And I really dig it for that. Whereas In Dreams, I feel is a little bit more melodic and just, I don't want to say calm because it's pretty heavy, but it's a little bit died down. It's a, they contrast each other really well. I do like Wolves Within a lot. I just think the production of that album is just kind of strange. Holds it back a little bit. And I from, the first 2 songs are kind of whatever to me off that album. But once you get to kind of like Pennyweight on, it's a pretty solid album. So yeah, let's get into this. What's your number 5 song?
Number 5 song is A Wolf Amongst Ravens off of Wolves Within. It's like gent, I guess, if that's fair to say. Mm-hmm. It's different than every other song I have on my list. It seems so, in a way, simple, but it's not. Like, it seems very, like it kind of has this theme throughout the song, the rhythm, but it feels simple, but at the same time not simple, and it's like, it's not super shreddy or, like way out there, but it still at the same time has a lot of momentum, and it kind of, like, really gets you going, I guess. Like, it's hard to explain with this band. They do so many things like that, which is one of the things that first kind of attracted me to this band. They do things that are cool, and it inspires feelings within you that you don't quite understand. But it's like, this part is really cool, just because it's really cool, And yeah, I like that song.
My number 5 is the track Disconnect off of Wolves Within. Man, This song, when I first listened to Wolves Within, until we got to this song, I was like, this album's okay. But then this song just completely lifted that whole album up. I love the acoustic intro to that with the solo over top of it. Kind of Aspirations-like. It's just fucking cool. And then the guitar work, how it builds up, is just awesome with the vocals from Anthony and everything. And then the main riff is really cool. My favorite section, though, is where the rhythm's kind of like a breakdown. And it's kind of has some energy to it, but there's just really just incredible lead over top of it, and then just incredible vocals over top of it as well. And then a very just weird ass breakdown in the middle. It's just a really good song, man, and I thoroughly enjoy it. Make sure I get this right. My number 4 is like I always said, I always fuck this song name up. Your troubles will cease and fortune smile upon you from In Dreams. This song just slams throughout, and I think it has one of the most unique riffs I've ever heard. It's just goofy, man. You know, down, 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 down. It's like, whoa! How'd you think of that? And this song was always cool to watch live. Watch specifically Justin, because he likes to really change up his hands and play behind his head and everything, and it was always cool to watch this song live. And just overall, it's a really just solid, energetic, heavy song. And probably my second favorite, I'd have to say, off of In Dreams. It's just a nice song, man. I like it.
My number 4 is Ome.
I was actually thinking that would be your number 1.
It was for a long time. All I really have to say is, like, that is the coolest solo that I've ever heard in my entire life. I mean, I'm sure that, you know, everyone has their own thing, and, you know, just to me, that's the coolest solo I've ever heard in my entire life. Like, that's the coolest thing that I've ever heard. And that was back when I was kind of, like, starting to get into music more like them and stuff. And that was like the coolest thing at the time that I've ever heard. And I'm just going to leave it at that. That was the coolest thing that I've ever heard. And it's cool. Seriously, though, I can't even try to describe that. It's amazing.
The rest of the song is good, though.
Yeah, it's a great song. But that's like the coolest thing,
yeah,
you know, I've ever heard. My number 3 is Berserker. That song is shreddy and heavy, and it has, you know, the vocals are great on that, you know. I think that song has a good amount of variety to it. It kind of shows what they're like, I guess, before they came out with In Dreams and then Wolves Within. It kind of showed that more. It still had like that. It still had that rare form type of like shredding to it. But then it had that like bouncier at parts, bouncier and really heavy stuff that, you know, was shown more in their second and third album. And it's just an insane song. I remember every time seeing them, people would just go crazy for that song. Especially like, I don't know, 3/4 of the way through the song, it was like this breakdown, super heavy part that was just insane. It is such an amazing song.
My number 3 is Promises Kept off of In Dreams. This song is probably one of the most beautiful songs After the Burial's written. And I always enjoy After the Burial because of the variety that they have. It's one of their strengths. They can be one of the heaviest, just most disgusting bands you've ever heard. They can just rock you with really great riffs or great solos. But they also have a really beautiful melodic side to them, and this song really showcases it with the intro to the song, and then vocally, I think this is one of the better After the Burial songs. You know, that clean section with the clean vocals are just extremely catchy and just work so well. After the Burial doesn't use clean vocals a lot, but when they do, they use them well, and this is one instance where just it works so well that you just want to keep listening to it over and over again. Lyrically, I think the song's phenomenal as well. it's just a really beautiful song. I don't know how else to put it. Number 2, I have A Wolf Amongst Ravens. I absolutely adore this song. When you hear the intro and you hear the guitar, starting, and then it just kind of building up, and then that fucking just riff just punches you in the balls when it busts in, man. It is just a wall of just heaviness, just destroying you. And it's just so good. It's got such a good rhythm to it. It sounds so gross and nasty and monstrous. I love it. This is by far the best song off of Wolves Within, in my opinion. And the whole song is just incredible. Anthony's vocals over top of the main riff are just got a lot of groove to them, almost like bounce feeling, and it's just very fast and just works so well. And the whole song is kind of built off of this main riff, and they just kind of change it in a couple various ways, and it just works so well. The middle section I really enjoy, but I think my favorite part is where the music kind of stops and the vocals, Anthony screams, "Where do we begin?" and then the riff just busts back in, and then "We are lost, we are polluted." That part just so cool, and then how the main riff just keeps going for a couple measures, and almost this like light symphonic atmosphere to it is just so cool. I'll never forget seeing this band play this song. It's the first time I've ever seen them play this song live at the Fillmore in Silver Spring, Maryland, and the white lights shining down on them at the end of this song, all 4 of them, besides the drummer, of course, because he kind of can't do that, but the Justin, Trent, Anthony, that's all of them, right? Yes.
Dan? Oh, yeah,
Dan's the drummer.
Yeah.
But yeah, all just kind of like staring into the crowd, just standing there. And no really much expression on their face. Nothing. Just staring into the crowd, just evil looking. It was great. I loved it. So yeah, that's my number 2.
My number 2 is off of In Dreams, To Carry You Away. I like the acoustic-y intro, like in Promises Kept, and that would have been an honorable mention. I just forgot to put that down. It was an honorable mention, but I forgot to put it down. This song, the lyrics of this song are really great. I think that's what drew me most to this song when I first heard it. The lyrics are very good. A lot of the lyrics of this band's song are very good, but I thought the lyrics were very good. Like the melody they have in the song, it's really just a beautiful song, I think, and it's very well written lyrically and instrumentally. It was a really cool song. And my number 1 was May Your Troubles Cease and Fortune Smile Upon You. Just because, like Tyler said, that main riff that the song starts out with, and like when the drums kind of do their thing, and it comes in, and it's like bap bap bap.
Yeah, and then kind of part through the riff, the drums go like da-ba, da-ba.
Yeah.
It's just like, wow, it's catchy, it's cool.
It's an insanely good song. It's such a memorable, but like I said earlier, like this seemingly kind of simple riff, where it just doesn't seem like it's like this super shreddy masterpiece thing, but that's the beauty of this band. It doesn't have to. It could be something like that that's heavy and groovy, and they have a lot of groove too, and it's something that's just really cool that this band does, that the way their music sounds, how like not just heavy, but it's like that 8-string, 7-string quality to it, and just what they do. I don't know what they do because I don't know enough about it, but just what they do to make their guitars sound like that, and so bouncy and just deep and so cool. It's one of the coolest things. Overall, it's such an amazing song. I think it's great live, and that's probably my favorite song.
That's another one where crowd would kind of go nuts live during that riff when it busts in the beginning. It's cool. My number 1 is what Sam had for his number 3. I have Berserker from Rare Form. This song is just guitar-wise, it is an absolute masterpiece. It's one of the most original and unique songs in terms of riffage I've ever heard. I mean, as soon as that first main riff busts in, it's insane. It's just so creative. This whole song is creative, and I love it. I love the main verse riff. It's kind of got just this nice, I want to say groove, but it's got nice energy to it, I guess you can say. And the vocals are just equally as catchy over top of it. And then you get to the part right after that where it's almost thrashy. It's just nice triplets, just fucking heavy. It's great. Then you get to the middle section, which is just very just weird, fucking going back and forth with the guitars, and in the way that just kind of builds up over time and then just completely dive bombs into one of the grossest and heaviest breakdowns I've ever heard. Anthony's vocals over top of that is just, yeah, it's disgusting. And then it just gets back to the main, verse, and then it ends with just incredible, just tremolo picking and a blast beat over top of it. It just sounds so cool. The guitar harmonies in this entire song are incredible. This was always the song I wanted to hear live the most. It's always the most fun song to see. One, because the crowd reaction is really great. But two, it's just cool to watch Trent and Justin play this song. It was just fucking sick, dude. I just absolutely loved it. And this is just, I love this song every time I hear it. Every time I hear it, I just get fucking pumped up. It's a great song, man. So yeah. Any other thoughts?
Oh, good songs.
After the Burial has a lot of great songs. Listen to After the Burial.
Yeah.
Just go do it. Go check out all their albums, all 4 of them. You can even check out Rare Form with their other singer if you want. Because why not? Would you? Have you listened to it before?
A little bit. I mean, no offense, but I like Anthony.
Yeah, me too.
He's a great vocalist.
I agree.
One of the best bands, like most technical and talented bands.
And they balance it so well.
Yeah.
It's not just technical the whole time.
I mean, a lot of people will say like August Burns Red is up there, but no offense to them, I would put After the Burial above them.
Oh yeah, I would too, for sure. In terms of songwriting, After the Burial doesn't randomly stop just to throw in something random just because they can.
Yeah.
So.
I honestly say they're not just because it's like respectful and in hindsight, I would really say they're, if not the most talented, heavy band like that.
I mean, I've always thought Justin and Trent are one of the best guitar duos in metal. I mean, they're just phenomenal. Both their stage performance and their writing and musical talent. It's great. We've been huge After the Burial fans for a long time. I've seen them 7 times. Sam's seen them almost as many times.
I think about
Probably
5.
4 or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just unfortunate what happened. It's very sad. So, rest in peace, Justin Lowe. Very sadly, won't see you on the stage again.